girls, and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations to all of the incoming freshmen going to the unsinkable Albany State University. Yay! And if you haven't gotten your acceptance letter yet, it's okay, just wait. It's still the beginning of the summer and I'm pretty sure that it's on the way. But to everyone that has been Instagramming me and hitting me up on social media websites saying that they got accepted into Albany, congratulations. I'm so happy. Welcome to the Ramley, and I'm so excited to see y'all in the fall. This video is going to be on 10 things that they don't tell you as a freshman. These are 10 things that I so wish that I knew coming into my freshman year, but these are 10 things I'm going to let you all know so then y'all will be prepared. So let's just get straight into the video. Tip number 1, get involved early. I promise you, I wish that I would have done this, because when you get involved, you're allowing yourself to experience new opportunities and network with people that can potentially help you when you graduate from the school. It doesn't matter what school you go to. Get involved. Me, my freshman year, I didn't really get involved because people always tell you, oh, just relax your first year of college, just get to know the campus, just get settled in. No, I wish I didn't listen. I could have been introduced to more opportunities and got acquainted with more things on campus my first year of being in school, that it would have helped me in my second year. I would have only grown and got better and knew more people. It's not really about knowing a lot of people. It's just about having good resources and accessing your resources. So about time I got to my sophomore year, of course I'm still early in the game, but it would have been helpful knowing that, you know, I already got acquainted in some organizations. I already knew certain faces. I already knew faculty and staff. Like, get that experience, network with people, get to know people of all different majors, get to know people in different organizations, dip and dab, see what you like. Take that time your freshman year to experience whatever you want. Don't just sit in your room and do nothing. I mean, if that's your type of, if you're that type of person and you like to sit in your room and you're a homebody, okay, that's fine, you know, do that, do you. But if you know that you were involved in high school, or if you know that you have plans on being involved in college, do not take that year off. That goes with organizations and sports, because why not just get right into it and get a flow, because you're gonna need some type of routine in college. Tip number 2, get some business wear. Get some business attire, some business casual attire, business professional, because this goes hand in hand with joining organizations. When you go to these organizational interviews, you need to dress well, and depending on what organization that you are in, you're gonna have to dress up on some days. You're gonna have to, it doesn't even matter if you're in an organization or not. Let me just back up. Get you some business wear anyway, just because you are training to be a professional. In college, you are training to be someone that's a working citizen of America or wherever you're going to school at. So you should already get in the habit, get in the routine of dressing up and getting comfortable wearing heels, getting comfortable wearing slacks and a button-up shirt, you know, or however you want to style your business outfits. But you should be already getting used to that, because if you're going to school for a profession, then you need to know how to dress for your profession. So that's something that I wish that people would have told me before I came into my freshman year, because I would have invested into these outfits and clothes that summer before I got into college. So please keep that in mind. Tip number 3. Oh my gosh, I can't, okay, I thought I couldn't stress the first one enough. I can't stress this tip enough, and I want y'all to feel me when I say this. Do not, I'm gonna get a little closer. Do not focus on relationships when you are entering into college. I'm gonna say that again. because I feel like somebody did not hear me. do not focus on relationships when you are arriving to college, okay? I promise you that is something that you do not want to do. Do not go into college in a relationship. I'm gonna say this on my behalf, on my part, because honestly, I'm gonna relax, because sometimes it can work. It can work. It really can. But I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna say 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. 8 times out of 10, when you go into college in a relationship, or you try to get into a relationship in college, you lose focus, for one. And for two, it's very difficult to balance, you know, being in an environment like college where it's just like, I don't want to say you can do whatever you want, but it's different. It's like there's really not that much structure. Whereas in high school, you have a routine. You're there 8 hours a day. You go to class to class to class for 8 hours a day. In high school, you don't do that. I mean, in college, you don't do that. In college, you have more free time on your hands. So I suggest not to get in a relationship, not to be in a relationship when you go into college, because you want to focus on what you need to focus on. And you want to make sure that you have your priorities in order and have your priorities in line. Because personally, for me, I went into college in a relationship and it didn't end well. That's just my personal experience. And then I got into a relationship while I was in college, and I completely was not involved. Like, I was just so focused on me and my boo. Like, it was us against the world. And then it's just like, wow, like, it's so many things I could have been doing in my time. You know, it was so many things so many events that I missed out on because I was booed up. Now, you know, we were good, we were strong, we were tight. And I appreciate that friendship and that relationship. But it's so many things that you can, you know, open yourself up to when you're in college, instead of just being limited to focusing on one thing. Because when you're focused on one thing, you're not giving your all to other things that can, you know, potentially help you grow. So that's why I say don't focus on a relationship when you are in college. I know a lot of people say, oh my gosh, I want to find my husband in college, but truth is, you don't know when you're going to find your husband. So just, you know, enjoy your experience. And if that person comes, and they come, but don't seek it, don't look for it, and don't, you know, put too much into it, because you might have 15 more boyfriends after that. I'm just being honest. Like, it's college, okay? Tip number 4, seek a mentor. And when I say this, I don't want to suggest you to find somebody to copy everything off of and, you know, find somebody to mimic. No. Seek a reliable mentor. This can be faculty and staff. This can be a graduate student on campus that still works for the school. This can be an upperclassman. You know, like, seek someone that you know for your own judgment so far, because when you go into college, you really don't know that much, because you really don't have that much experience other than high school. But seek someone that is a good role model. I'm not talking about somebody that goes partying every single weekend and every single night. I'm talking about somebody that you can see yourself being, you know, someone that's holding positions that's reliable and accountable. So seek a mentor. And why I say this is because they can help you through your process. They can help you through your years of college. They can give you really good insight and advice because they've been through it before. Tip number 5, understand that when you go into college, you're going to need money. So people always use the term broke college students, and it's not a myth. It's not a myth at all. Like, when you're in college, you are learning how to be on your own. I know my freshman year, my family, you know, they sent me a couple dollars. They sent me money from time to time here and there, to get like toilet paper and stuff like that, and to make sure I had money for food and everything. But it's not like you're getting, you know, money consistently, unless your family does fund you consistently. Like, some people are different. Some people get money, you know, like an allowance every month, and, you know, that's fine, that's cool. But for the ones that don't, this is just an option. Focus on your classes, focus on your studies first, but if you feel like you can fit the time in, get you a job. You can get a job off campus, or you can get a work study job. Make sure that you understand that you may be low on money. You probably gonna go through a couple of dry spells. You might go through a couple of hungry nights and have sleep for dinner. I've done that plenty of times. It's not like it's college. Like it gets hard. It really does. It gets hard. You might not always have money to pay for things, and that's why I want to let you all know that it's gonna be rough. But if you feel like you can find it in your time to get a job, because it's easier being able to, you know, start learning how to provide for yourself. But speaking of money, this is a little tip I want to insert in, just because I want to insert this in anytime I can. Stay updated on your financial aid. I mean, even during the summer, first semester, second, all your time that you can, just make sure you're staying updated on your financial aid, because you could go into college and not have to pay a dime, and then the next semester they tell you that you owe $200. How? I don't know. Just keep in mind, always look on your reports that they give you. They should give you like a report of each semester, a semesterly report of all your expenses. Make sure you look into those frequently, because you always want to make sure that you're updated on what's going on with your account, so you don't have to be owing thousands of dollars and wondering why. Make sure you know what type of scholarship and grants that you're supposed to be getting, so you don't have to be paying back money. So always stay updated on your financial aid, because you don't want it to be a situation where you owe all this money and you can't go back to school. I want to insert that in while I could. Financial aid, stay on them. Stay on them. All right, next tip. Tip number 6. Now, this is something that I'm pretty sure that you've all heard of. So, I mean, I could say that y'all don't know, but I'm pretty sure y'all know. Freshman 15. It's real. It is real, okay? This is another thing that you hear, but it's not a myth at all, okay? Freshman 15 is real. Do not take this lightly, okay? Like I said, y'all, you have so much free time on your hands. When I tell you, you probably have like 2 or 3 classes a day, and you might have like an early class or might have a late class. It doesn't really matter, but you have so much free time. It's not like in high school where you are at school for 8 hours a day, and then you get out and it's probably like the middle of the afternoon, or if you do a sport and you're getting out later at night. Like, if you're doing a sport in high school, then you're most likely your body is already accustomed to working out and eating at a certain time. So if you go to college and you're just chilling all day and eating all day, your body's gonna it's gonna stop. Like, it's gonna stop, you know, being accustomed to the activity that you were doing in high school. Like, when I tell you, you might have 11 o'clock in college and probably like a 2 o'clock. You're only in classes probably like an hour to an hour and a half if you don't have like a lab, because labs are usually long. That leaves you like with the rest of the day to do whatever you want. You can chill, watch TV, you can eat all you want, you know, you can use your time wisely. Like, use the time that you have wisely. Make sure that you take what you're paying for. Take advantage of that. You should be able to go to the gym at any time that you can. Like, we pay for that. That goes into our tuition. Now, me personally, I could have took more advantage of it too. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's why I'm trying to help you. You know, I'm trying to help you understand like how serious it can be, because you don't want it to get to the point where you're like, oh my gosh, you're looking over the pictures in your Snapchat and you're trying to realize like, okay, I look good in high school. I look good. Freshman year, oh, what happened? Sophomore year, oh my gosh, I thought I looked better in freshman year. Like, you don't want to go through those type of emotions and experiences. Like, that's just gonna make you feel worse. So please use your resources wisely. Understand that freshman 15 is real, and you don't have to eat everything in the calf. Like, it's unlimited. I understand that. But make sure you balance, you know, proportion yourselves, because that's an easy way to gain weight, and you don't want to like fall into depression and you're like 3 hours away from home and nobody understands how you feel. Like, I'm not even joking. These are real serious, real life issues that you can obtain in college. So take advantage of your resources. Go to the gym. Don't just, you know, don't just eat all the time. Like, just don't, because I promise you, you're gonna look back at these pictures and just be like, what happened? Like, freshman 15 is so real, and I just want you all to understand that I don't want y'all to go through what I went through. Tip number 7. So this is something like small that you probably wouldn't think about, but this is something that I wish I would have known, because I was stupid prepared. Like, I was ready. You don't really need a lot of school supplies for college. Like, it's not like high school where you have 1,000 classes, or, you know, you just need probably like a notebook. You definitely don't need a binder for every class. Yeah, you just need a notebook. You need like a notebook, some pencils, paper. Really get you composition notebooks. Composition notebooks for every class probably will be very beneficial. I know I had like 1 binder and like 2 notebooks, 1 composition notebook. Just get you stuff that, you know, that you feel like will be suitable for you. And also read your syllabus. They're also going to list the textbooks that you need for your classes. Do not buy textbooks. Do not buy textbooks from your school. Do not buy textbooks from anyone. Rent them, because you're only going to need them for 1 semester, and it's probably going to be a class that's not even in your major. So, you know, there are so many professors that don't even open up their textbooks, and if you buy them, then it's just like a waste of money. So rent textbooks on Chegg, Amazon, all of that. Don't buy. Tip number 8. This is something that I really want to stress to you high school students transitioning into college. Please get very acquainted with APA style format. I know in high school you always use MLA, and they always stress that, okay, you're going to write this essay in MLA format, but in college they use APA format. So make sure you look up and get acquainted with how the papers are supposed to be written, because most of your teachers are going to want you to write it in that style. Tip number 9, get a parking decal. For all of you drivers that are coming to school with your cars, and you know, y'all like to drive everywhere, make sure you get a parking decal as soon as you come to school. Like, the quickest you can, get a parking decal. I think it's like $15 a semester. Personally, I don't have a car yet, but I remember a situation where one of my friends, he had parked in like a reserve parking, and he didn't have a parking decal, and they towed his car. Like, they towed his car on spot. Like, they don't care. Like, they don't care who you are. If you're parked somewhere you're not supposed to be parked, or you don't have a parking decal, they will tow your car. And it's like terrible, because you have to pay so much money that you didn't expect to pay. And it's just like, dang, like, I should just get a parking decal. So make sure you get a parking decal. That's something that you probably wouldn't know coming into college. So I wanted to just, you know, throw that in there. But yeah, be mindful. And tip number 10, this is one of the most important tips to me, just because this is starting to like get more out there, but I just feel like I need to say this anytime I can in all videos that I can. Take care of yourself and take care of your mental health, because college is very difficult. You have a lot of stress on you. You're away from family. You might not know what you want to do in life. You might be undecided for like a whole school year, and then, you know, feel like that you're behind. Understand that your journey is your journey. It's not, college is not like high school. It's not where you have to, you know, graduate with the same class. Your major might take 4 to 5 years. You know, you might not graduate with the same people that you come into college with. Honestly, the people that you come into college with are going to trickle off. They're not even going to finish either. Like, some people, college is not for them, and it's okay, because you need to understand what's for you is what's for you. So don't get so caught up into, I have to graduate in 4 years, I have to do this and then a third. Go at your own pace. Know that your life is your life, your major is your major. If you know that your major it requires you to do more, and you're seeing your checklist sheet, and you know that you might need to switch some things around, or you probably have to do summer classes, do what's best for you. Because like I said, everybody in college is on their own route and on their own journey. Everybody's doing their own thing to get to where they need to be in life. Don't get so caught up. Don't let all the pressures of society and being on this type of level and doing this, and don't let all that get to you, because at the end of the day, you're paying for it. Nobody else is paying for your tuition. So it's just like, take care of yourself. It's okay to say no. It's okay to not want to go out and just have a night where you just having a self-care night. Light some candles, just relax, watch a movie. Like, it's okay. You don't have to always be in the mix. You don't have to always be in the scene. It's okay to take time to just relax and get your mental right, because you probably just had 4 classes that day and 2 tests and 2 of your classes, and everybody wants to go out, but you want to relax. But you don't want to seem like you're lame. It's okay. If you need your time to yourself, take your time to yourself. Learn how to be selfless, but also selfish with your time, because time management is everything in college. Balancing your time is everything, and you can't forget about you. Don't forget about you, because while you're over worrying about other people, you can lose yourself. I'm trying to explain this in a way that is easy to understand, but I hope I'm doing a good job. I just want y'all to understand that mental health is very important. It's an awareness that is recognized all around the world. You're not alone. If you need someone to talk to, there's always counseling and disabilities the office available. Like, don't ever feel like you're alone through this. Take care of yourself. Take time for yourself. At the end of the day, you're gonna get through it. So those are my 10 tips, guys. I hope you all got at least one tip and kind of understood something. I'm trying to help you all. I'm trying to let you all know what to expect when you go into college. Not specifically my college, but just college overall. I'm welcoming any more suggestions. I'm trying to make sure that I prepare you all. So if you got any more videos that you want me to do, let me know. Y'all know my social medias, and y'all know that comment box is down below. So do what you want to do with it. But okay, guys, I'm gonna end this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, loves.